play before bumping in with Caitlin.
A foul, which was called. The question is, will they call it unnecessary? Chennedy Carter.
After the fever score.
In the world of professional basketball, rivalries are the lifeblood of the game. They ignite passion, fuel narratives, and keep fans glued to their screens. But sometimes, these rivalries cross the line, leading to controversies that can define or even end careers. Today we dive deep into one such story, the explosive clash between Caitlin Clark and Chennedy Carter, and how it might have marked the end of Carter's WNBA journey. The basketball universe is buzzing. Is Caitlin Clark the new enemy of Chennedy Carter, or is Carter's career simply unraveling? Let's unpack the story, from rising star to controversial figure, and the events that have turned her into one of the league's most talked about, yet most controversial players. Chennedy Carter's journey to the WNBA was marked by high expectations. Coming out of the University of Texas, she was a phenom, a dynamic guard known for her scoring ability, quickness, and relentless energy. Her college career was nothing short of spectacular. She led her team with ferocity, earning All-American honors, and was projected to be a top 5 pick in the 2019 draft. Drafted 4th overall by the Atlanta Dream, Carter was heralded as a future superstar, a player with the potential to carry the league's torch and elevate women's basketball to new heights. Fans, analysts, and coaches saw her as a fearless scorer, a tenacious defender, and a player who could electrify the game. From her very first season, Carter showcased flashes of brilliance. Her scoring prowess was undeniable. She was quick, aggressive, and unafraid to take over games. Many believed she had the makings of a future all-star, a player who could become the face of the league. Her style of play, hard-nosed, energetic, and fearless, resonated with fans craving excitement. But, as with many fiery athletes, there was more beneath the surface. Asterisk. Despite her talent, reports from her early days in the league painted a different picture. Behind the scenes, Carter's fiery temperament was raising eyebrows. Whispers of confrontations, outbursts, and disagreements with coaches and teammates began surfacing. One of the first major red flags occurred during a game in Atlanta. Allegedly, Carter got into a heated argument with a teammate over a play, reportedly even attempting to fight her. While the incident was hushed up at the time, it foreshadowed deeper issues, a pattern of volatile behavior that couldn't be ignored. Talent is one thing, but managing emotions and team dynamics is crucial. Carter's fiery personality, while an asset in some ways, posed challenges for team cohesion. After her time in Atlanta, Carter was traded to the Los Angeles Sparks, a team that believed her talent could flourish in a new environment. Initially, she performed well, displaying her scoring ability and energy. But her reputation followed her. Reports indicated she struggled to maintain good relationships within the team. Clashes with coaches, disagreements with teammates, these issues persisted. At one point, her conduct led to her being benched for poor behavior. Rather than outright release, the Sparks paid her nearly $90,000 to leave, an unusual move that underscored the difficulty of managing her attitude. Talent was evident, but professionalism, that was a different story. Teams are willing to take risks on talented players, but only if their behavior aligns with the culture. Carter's history of disputes made that a challenge. The third chance and rising fame. In 2023, Carter got a third shot with the Chicago franchise, an organization known for giving players second chances. Her on-court performance was solid. She showed flashes of her former brilliance, but her reputation was already complicated. Despite her skills, her reputation for volatility persisted. Then, in June 2024, everything changed. The Caitlin Clark incident, the turning point. Enter Caitlin Clark, a young, electrifying talent. Known for her scoring, court vision, and fiery competitive spirit, Clark quickly became a star in her own right. She's often compared to legends like Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi, an unstoppable force on the court. In June 2024, during a college game featuring Clark's team, Chennedy Carter was playing for Chicago. Tensions ran high. During a dead ball, Carter, who was already known for her fiery nature, decided to escalate things. In a heated exchange, Carter called Clark a derogatory term and tried to physically confront her. The moment was caught on camera, and within hours, it went viral. The social media frenzy was instant. Some fans condemned Carter's aggression, calling her unprofessional. Others questioned her emotional control, highlighting her volatile history. This was a defining moment. It wasn't just about the words or the fight. It was about what it revealed about Carter's temperament and how she handles pressure. Carter responded with a series of social media posts, claiming her actions weren't malicious but stemming from frustration. She accused ESPN of bias, criticized her rankings, and lashed out at critics. Is her career over? In the weeks that followed, whispers grew louder that Carter had been sidelined. No official statement was issued, but reports indicated she was no longer being considered for roster spots. Eventually, Carter signed with Liga Nacional de Baloncesto Profesional Femenil in Mexico, a move seen by many as the end of her WNBA chapter. While she still has talent, her reputation has taken a hit. The league's management is increasingly cautious about players with volatile histories. For Carter, this move abroad might be her last shot at revival, if she can focus on maturity and professionalism. Controversy has long been part of sports lore. Villains like Dennis Rodman or Draymond Green have thrived on their edgy personas, drawing attention and sparking debate. These players become anti-heroes, provoking passion, for better or worse. Clark's rise, fueled by her talent and willingness to engage in fierce competition, has helped keep women's basketball visible. Her battles with opponents, including her fiery exchanges with Carter, have created compelling storylines, drawn viewers and sparked conversations. The challenge for the WNBA is to foster authentic rivalries that excite without crossing into toxicity. Players like Carter embody that fiery spirit, but when that fire burns out of control, it risks destroying careers and tarnishing the league. Talent alone isn't enough to sustain a career. Discipline, maturity, and professionalism are equally vital. Carter's story is a cautionary tale, showing that even the brightest stars can burn out if they lose sight of the bigger picture. The future of women's basketball hinges on developing stars who combine skill with integrity. Authentic rivalries built on respect and fierce competition can elevate the league, drawing in fans and inspiring the next generation. Chennedy Carter's rise and fall encapsulate the complex dance between talent, temperament, and reputation. Her story reminds us that in sports, controversy can be a powerful tool if managed wisely. As the WNBA continues to grow, it must learn from these stories, building a future where passion and professionalism go hand in hand. Because in the end, the most compelling stories are those rooted in authenticity, resilience, and respect for the game. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with more stories that reveal the heart and soul of basketball, even when the game gets heated.